Hey guys, it's Dwight. I'm back here in my studio for another pour today. I figured I'd get one in before the weekend. And again, I'm using a neutral color palette, as you can see here. All of these colors are a different variation of gold, except this is a brown pearl, and I added some gold to it. So again, I'm going to start with the white on the bottom, and then I'm going to end with my dump paint on top. And this is a 24 by 36 canvas repurposed. And I'm gonna double check my paints here and we'll get started in just a moment. Hey guys, I'm back. Here I am with the wet initial results. Quite interesting cell patterns. I think that's probably because I use a lot of Arteza brand paints. They tend to do that. It looks almost like leopard spots. So I'm happy. Neutral colors seem to be sort of the new thing, so I'm kind of playing around with trying to find an interesting palette. These are all browns and golds today, and I think they turned out pretty good. So this is a really neat little, sorry for the glare, but a nice little ring that goes around this. The negative space is looking pretty good. Who knows, I may trim back some of these if they get it more elongated, but I think it's pretty much done moving. So what I'll do is I will let this dry overnight, and then I will show you tomorrow the final results. Okay guys, here we are with the initial dried results. This is a very bright and shiny painting with a lot of gold and some of that coppery brown that I used. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here on the touch-ups. Now, here's the negative space, and I'll tell you a little bit about why I'm going to do what I'm going to do. So as you can see, some of these cells here are sort of elongated, and they're not as sort of symmetrical as I would like, as well as this sort of shady area up against the edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim some of these cells down just a little bit, make them more round, probably keep that one the same, sort of trim up through here. We'll see, I may even just black this out to make this a little bit smaller. And again, just sort of make these just a little bit smaller right through here. And then, like I said, just sort of paint this area black up against the edge. And then I'll go in and make sure that these cells have the correct color that match sort of the centers going around it. And I think that should be it. So I will put it on time lapse so we can watch it, and then I'll show you the dried results. Okay friends, here I am with the final draw results. If you watch the time lapse, I hope it was close enough. I know I was left-handed and I was watching it. I sort of couldn't quite see what I was doing, but I did clean up some of these cells, made them a little bit smaller, and just dotted with the same sort of golden brown color to clean up that negative space to pull your eye into that. So I want to say a few things that I forgot to say in the last little piece. About these cells and why they get elongated. I think what happens is you know, the whole canvas is growing and the cells are getting bigger. What it does is that I think the black paint is denser, maybe a little thicker. I don't pour it thicker than the other paints. So, you know, I don't know the chemistry behind all of this. But I think what happens is that as this is growing and moving, it pushes into the black paint. And so some of the cells get elongated. So what I did was, as you see, I trimmed them back, made them more round. I didn't want to make them too small. Just a little bit. You can see where I painted. You can see sort of the blotchiness around that. When I varnish it, it'll disappear. But yeah, let me see if you can see that. There you go. So as you can see, I just sort of rounded them off a little bit without taking away too much. I think, you know, it's okay to do that when you're doing a pour. I think you can clean up that negative space. I never used to do that, and I would just let it be as it is. And I'd be honest with you, if it ended up the way those looked previously, I don't know what I've done. I may have painted over it. But I didn't want to do that this time because the sheen on this is really spectacular. It's hard to see because it's a cloudy day and I only have one light on in this room, or it'd be too much of a glare. So yeah, guys, the gallery that I have some paintings in is interested in seeing this, so I will be sending some pictures and maybe bring it in person. Once it's all varnished, it'll be really shiny and look really nice. Okay, guys, you have a great weekend. I may be getting another painting out this weekend, so we'll see you real soon.